Okay, so I am live over on YouTube. That's good. All right, Twitch is good. Kick is good. Facebook is good. All right, we are live everywhere. Show more Clint. Boo Moody. All right, so I am having trouble seeing the Facebook chat. Let's see if I can figure out how to fix that one. So we're going to go ahead and refresh that real quick. Let's see if that fixes that problem. Say something over on Facebook for me, anybody. Or I can test it. I still got to figure out all this shit. Huh, Facebook. Oh, there it is. All right, so Facebook is working. Yep, I see it. Clint's got the field covered here tonight. So all kinds of interesting chat out there. I don't need that. I do need that. Lance, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. And I need this. I am not racing. I'm just broadcasting it. We are just broadcasting it. Brett out there getting a little bit of extra credit. Looks like we got 17 cars. Ethan Bowers is going to put it in the wall, but he goes 13th quickest. Trey Buchanan out on the track. We're going to do a quick driver's meeting for these guys here in a minute. Once they get themselves situated out there. Booty is slow, says Lovelace. I see you got a good time. The Pavement Princess has beaten everybody. Emmett, what's up, buddy? I see you over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are getting those likes, shares, and follows in if you guys like the content. You used to have it. Yeah. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows in here. Justice, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Starting to get those likes in over on TikTok. Definitely appreciate it. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Love you, Scotty, says Shane, as it looks like qualifying is just about to come to an end. Let me go ahead and give these guys a quick driver's meeting. All right, guys, I'm doing the driver's meeting a little bit late. Justice, we are at Lincoln Speedway. All right, so it is going to be 30 laps for tonight's feature. We will get 2 heat races and 1 consi. Top 5 out of each going to the feature, 15 total. All starts will be on leader. Hold on, it's resetting. All starts will be on the leader. Biggest thing here is if you get pissed off at somebody, I don't care if you want to tell them they're a fucking idiot. You're perfectly fine doing that, but let's keep it at one and done. If you keep it going back and forth, that is the quickest way to get booted from the server. So just make sure that you get out everything you need out in one mic up, and then be done with it. Yes. Oh, that's your last one. All right, these guys got to stack them up, get them ready to race. All right, so sorry, I forgot to hit the one to go, guys. We are going to get the green flag this time by top 5, or next time by top 5, going to transfer here tonight. I don't know what you speak of. Shane's an idiot, says Cody. Where are you at, Cody? Why aren't you out here? As we head into turn number 1 and 2, we're going to be looking for that green flag this time by Brett Caudill. Going to start him. Just make sure it's in the middle of 3 and 4 and out. Just not turn 3 starts, please. As they look for turn number 3 and 4, when is Brett Caudill going to go ahead and fire him off? AZ Spotter, I just seen you join. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We got one pushing up the track as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Moody up to that number 2 spot. Shane Haas battling for the number 3 position as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Door to door. Dobbs rolling the bottom side. He's going to go up. Maybe gives Haas a little bit of a bump. Right now it's going to be Odie in that other 7-Up car, currently in that 5th and final transfer spot as the 54 turns him sideways. Go ahead and say what you got to say. That is unfortunate as the caution flag comes out. All right, that one's going to be on the 54. He's going to get into the 7-Up car. We're going to go ahead and give the 54 that EOL. If I can find him. Ooh. It's only one spot anyway. All right, so he's going to go to the back as Brett Caudill going to lead the way. Pretty obvious. As they come to the line, I'm going to go ahead and shorten this. Just keep it in line however it wants you. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that. I'll be lucky if I make this one. That new set will help you a little bit. As they look for the green flag out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Brett going to get on the gas down the front straightaway. What's up, Jake? Spending time with, I get it. You got a newborn. It's a lot of work as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. And it's going to be a battle for that last place as they are single file up at the front. Brett Caudill leading the way as it looks like Dustin O'Neill trying to race his way in. He's going to get in the 1. He turns him around. Out of turn number 4, caution flag comes out as Odie is going to get, not Odie, Dustin's going to get that EOL. He sent him. He sent him. He's gonna. Oh, he just gets into him there. That pushes Dobbs a little tight, and then he gets into the back of him. Caution flag is out. We're gonna go ahead and give Dustin that EOL. He can go back there and hang out with him as we get the caution flag here tonight. We're gonna go ahead. Is it still pacing, or is it 1 to go or 2 to go? All right, so they're going to get the 1 to go at the line. I don't know why. Oh, Dustin's got to go to the back. Yeah, here comes Dobbs. Dobbs going to go around. We're going to get 1 to go as Brett Caudill leads the way. Dustin has no tail. The next one is fixed. The next one is fixed. You'll be fine. Just it'll get better. It's a little muddy right now. It'll get better. I promise you. As they come down the back straightaway looking for the... You missed me. You haven't been paying attention. I've been live a lot. I wasn't live yesterday because 3D is done for their season. Breaks. Yeah, right, Doug? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Brett Caudill on the gas. Landon Moody seconds. Shane Haas third. Trey and 4th. It's going to be Jason in the number 24 in that 5th and final transfer spot. It's about to get dicey as here comes Eric Lee up underneath Cleek. They run down to the bottom. Big wreck into 3 and 4. They're going to keep it straight for now as the 24 is around. All right, come on, guys. All right, so I think this one's going to be on. The 21 was just stopped. All right, so that one's going to be on the 24. All right, so the chaos that happened further back was not the cause of the caution. The caution was the 24. I'm not going to get a video all on that one because I believe it already gave it to him. 24 came up and came across the nose of, I forget whoever it was, but that one was on the 24. Yeah, I did that yesterday, though. I did the same exact thing. You know, sometimes I feel like we're lucky we got what we got. All right, they're going to try to make this one green again as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Like my second. Yeah, it just takes time. You could figure it out, Tomasi. You got enough race sense. You know that. You just got to figure out those throttle points. I'll help you with the dirt if you need it. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Biggest key with these is keeping the RPMs up as we are wrecking already. What a fucking joke. All right. All right, we're going to look and see when Brett went. I'm not going to call that one on the 4-car. 4-car went when the leader went. He did not jump to start. I'm not going to put that one on him. They got together in front of him and they just came down. He went around. I mean, I didn't say you had to stay in line to the start finish line. I mean, if you get a jump and they didn't go in front of you, I'm not going to penalize you for you going when you're supposed to. No track in real life will do that either. If you jump out of line and you're passing the person before the leaders go, then yes, you'll get penalized for it. But if the people in front of you don't go, which is really what happened to him, he just timed it well with the leader. I have no problem with that. Yeah, it looked like it. I had to look at it a couple times. I had to look at it. I mean, in all fairness. All right, looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as they come to the line. It's going to be all Brett Caudill out front as we got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, my God. That was the 24. All right, that's the 24-second one. He's going to be DQ'd. We can't run cautions all night, guys. All right, so that was the second caution of the night from the 24. Come on. We've had amazing dirt races up until this point. I know you guys can get it together. I know sometimes the heats suck a little bit. And the consi, but we've managed to put it together in the feature. I hope we are able to do that again here tonight. Chap, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As we are going to be looking for that green flag pretty quick here. I'm going to go ahead and get them down to 1 to go at the line this time. Bye. I did it too late. I did it too late. My bad. What's up, Ox? I see people saying hello, Ox. I don't see your message, though, if you said something. I just think some of it's lack of talent. But, I mean, I don't know. We're going to find out what happens here as we are looking for the green flag this time by. Where's Dobbs? Dobbs still back in the pack. That is unfortunate. Alex, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm trying to catch them. I will miss some of them. I apologize for that. Loft. Yeah, lack of fucking talent right there. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. As we got wrecking. I agree with that statement. If you're gonna get the jump on the start, you got to make sure you can handle it, guys. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, 54 definitely deserved that. That was definitely a jump. You were side by side with the 1 car before the leader even moved. You went before the leader now. Went home. He 100% was side by side with Dobbs before that, before Brett even went. And I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure Dobbs knew when Brett went because they're in the same Discord. All right. We ran out of time. I do have them limited on time, guys. We got to clean it up. I don't mind if you guys get a good jump on the start. I'm not going to penalize you for it, but do not jump those starts. And if you do it, make sure you can handle it. We're going to go one to go, guys. One to go. I don't have to tell Lovelace when to start. He knows. All right, looking for the green flag. Looking for the green flag this time by pace car is going to pull in. It's going to be Lovelace and Jimmy on that front row. Tomasi and Mark Thrash on the second row. Ethan Bowers and Micah on the third row. Austin and Clint in that fourth row as we are looking for the green flag. We might have thinned it down pretty close to where we need to be. Let's go Lovelace and Clint Sheehan as the green flag is out. Green flag's out. Great start by Jimmy on the outside. He's going to hold it side by side with Lovelace through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, drag race for that lead. Lovelace going to keep it. Good run out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, the 7 went around. No caution flag. I'm not going to call it as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, it did call it. Oh. So caution flag came out here. I don't know what Austin's doing. Do you have trouble getting around? All right, not really sure what happened there after the fact, but we are back up to the front. Oops. What the hell? Why is my SDK not working? All right, my SDK was not working for a second. All right, so we're going to go back green flag racing as they get one to go this time by. Hopefully we get this thing cleaned up. It has definitely been 7 around, right? It was more like 7 down for real. Clint's got him right where he wants him. Yeah, Micah's in there. That's cool, you know. It's good to see Micah. Micah showed up last week, I think, too. Big Dad G. Thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Thrash gets a little bump from behind by Ethan Bowers as they head into 1 and 2. Thrash and Tomasi going to make contact through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Bowers. Down low, 3 wide for the number 3 position. Bowers going to bow out of that one as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, he got hit from behind. Caution flag is out. All right, that one is definitely going to be on the 7 machine as Ethan Bowers goes around. We're going to go take another look at that one. Did the white flag come out? Oh, no. Oh. All right, we need to go take a look. I think he just got... All right, so yeah, that one's going to be on. Man, why is STK screwing with me? All right, that one is going to be on Austin Davis. He's going to go to the back. All right. I love racing too. I love it. 1,000 likes. Appreciate you guys. 1.3K likes as we are looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Green flag is out. I'm not really sure what happened there, but he did not get the jump as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Lovelace playing a little bit of a game there as here comes Tomasi up on the outside, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 at 4. Tomasi in that number 3 spot. He was worried he wasn't going to qualify. He's up here racing for the number 3 spot. He might be able to get more as they come across the line. We got 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, or a minute and a half, whichever comes first as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. I appreciate it, Lucas. Dabloon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I might have missed it. I was watching the race. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be all Lovelace out front, but Jimmy putting the pressure on him as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Your local country boy, thank you for the follow. What's up, chap? As they come across the line, it's going to be white flag, 1 lap to go. Can Jimmy take the lead away from Lovelace? Lovelace trying to take the pressure as he comes down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. He's a road guy, but he's out here looking like a dirt guy as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Jimmy down low. He's not able to do anything with it. It's going to be Lovelace, Jimmy, Tomasi, Thrash, Hutton going to the feature. Bowers and Sheehan will be going to the consi. Checkers or wreckers? It is definitely crazy. Martin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm trying to catch those follows. I just missed some of them. I'm sorry, guys. So Lovelace taking the win here in heat race number 1. This field's been thinning out. I don't know how many people we got for the consi, but 5 will be going. And if there is more than 5, it won't be many. Your dad helped a dirt track racer. Nice. What's up, Gary? I see ya. What about Mexican bean dip? All right. Looks like we're going to have 5 cars, I think, in this one, which is perfectly fine. It's going to be Eric Lee and Ethan Bowers on that front row. Clint Sheehan and Scott Dobbs in the second row. Odie's going to round out the field in that number 5 position. Guys, you all make it. Let's keep it clean. It could be a quick 8 laps if we keep those cars straight. Maybe. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Someone named. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I love those crazy names. I didn't see it. In Kansas City, are we able to? I can't do it because TikTok likes to ban me. 1972 Gen X, thank you for the follow. Lacey, thank you for the follow. Down into 1 and 2, it's going to be Ethan Bowers out front. Eric Lee 3 wide for the number 2 position. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Look at Odie go in the 7-up car. Up underneath Dobbs. Dobbs going to push up the track as Eric Lee looking to the high side. Oh no! Eric absolutely dumps. Dobbs, you still make it. Do I need the caution? Jackson, thank you for the follow. As they come out of turn number 4, Bowers going to lead the way. Odie in second. Eric Lee third. Clint Sheehan in 4th. I do not know who that is. You raced Lincoln. What did you race there? Sprints? Yeah, the words they say is the reason I can't. Ethan leads the way. We got 3 laps in the books. Odie in that number 2 spot trying to chase him down. As we got Scott Dobbs just ahead of this group as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 4 to go at the line. Halfway through the LCQ. It is iRacing as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Ethan Bowers trying to put Dobbs a lap down. Dobbs racing for his life in that number 1 as they come down the back straightaway. Looking for 3 and 4. He's trying to stay up on the wall, give the leader room. Leader gives him a bump as they come out of 4. Odie's going to hit the inside wall. Odie hit the inside wall as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Bowers out front. Nice. Amateurs in this race, yeah. Yeah, well, Eric's an asphalt guy. I know he didn't mean to do that. That was unfortunate because Dobbs definitely tried to give him the room. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, Odie trying to find his way around Dobbs. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 1 to go at the line. 1 lap to go. That's awesome. That's always a fun trip to do. I got to do that. There's a lot of racetracks in New York State, though. So looking like Ethan Bauer's going to take the win here tonight. Odie in second. Eric Lee, Clint, and Dobbs will round out the field. Everybody's going to make it into tonight's feature. As we are finished with the LCQ. High side, thank you for the share. All right, guys. Getting ready for that feature. If we give everybody a little bit of room, we got 30 laps, which is a ton. 30 laps is a ton of time in these cars. So be patient here tonight. If you are the cause of 2 cautions and they aren't borderline racing deals and it's just you being special, I'm probably going to DQ you. So try not to be the cause of 2 cautions, guys. We want some green flag laps here. This track should get racy. It should be the perfect track for these things. Make sure you guys are checking in on the broadcast MDI TV now, and I will see the top 3 in Discord after this for interviews, and we will go asphalt racing at Nashville Fairgrounds next. I don't know anybody down in that direction. I'm going to go through the lineup, so we are going to do both pace laps here. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in the feature, and it's not Monday Night Mods, but we're going to leave that up. It's going to be Brett Caudell, Zach Lovelace in second. Going to be Landon Moody in that number 3 spot with Jimmy in 4th. Going to be Shane Haas in 5th, Tyler Tomasi in 6th, O'Neill in 7th. Going to be the Thrash Can in that number 8 spot, Todd Cleek in 9th, Micah in 10th. Going to be Odie did not. It's not Odie. It is another one. I can't see it. It's too small. It's going to be O'Neill in that number 7th spot. Or I got that. Todd Cleek. It's going to be Overholt, Eric Lee, Clint Sheehan, Ethan Bauer, Scott Dobbs. Rounding out the field as we are looking for the green flag this time by. It is PC only. What did it say? I didn't see the question. What was the question? Demon, I appreciate you too out there. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. And it's going to be Brett leading the way down into 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for second as Moody digs up underneath the 5 as we got a little contact there. The 4 almost loses the back end. Dobbs already with issues at the back. We're going to go ahead and throw that caution flag. Let's go see what happened to Scott Dobbs. Oh, poor Dobbs. That one's going to be on Clint. We're going to go ahead and give him that EOL. As the caution flag came out for the first time here tonight. It doesn't matter what happens. Scott Dobbs is going to be found in every wreck. Brock, thank you for the follow. He wrecked poor Dobbs. Oh, how do you register is the question. It is open hosted for the mini stocks, so you just got to join. So once this is over, I will open up the asphalt one, and we will go... you just got to be one of the first 30 people in there. That's all. Thank you for the follow, Zach. Appreciate that. As we got them stacked up 2 by 2. Into turn number 1 and 2. So, yeah, Clint's still learning. He just made a mistake. I'm actually proud of him for making that mistake because usually he's not in that position. There is a Discord in the bio. Thank you. Thank you, Demon. As we look for the green flag, and it'll be mini stocks. Gary, thank you for the follow. Green flag is out. Oh, my God. What just happened? What happened to Lovelace there? That is where this all started. So I'm going to go here because I'm having issues. All right, so I don't know what happened right behind there. I'm not really sure how the setup, how it was. Looks like Moody getting put to the back. He got hit. He was a little slow on the start. Oh, man. How can I go back and look? I wish I could go back and look and see what it was for the lineup there. Looked like Lovelace was a little slow on the start there. I think it was Jimmy maybe got in the back of him. Somebody got in the back of him. It got him sideways right as Lovelace was getting on the gas. Just to stack up on the start. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by. As they come down the back straightaway, Dobbs unfortunately gets caught up in that one again. He just can't get any luck. Yeah, he got green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Shane, hold on to it. As I'm going to have to clear that black flag as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It is going to get chaotic through the field as these guys try to figure it out. It's going to be Shane Haas and Tomasi next to each other as O'Neill tries to stick his nose in there. Moody trying to race his way up in the 84. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Jimmy trying to find his way around Mark Thrash as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Brett Caudill leads the way. Yeah, it does that. It does that because caution laps don't count. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Brett leading the way. We're watching the battle for third as Mark Thrash digs on the outside. Jimmy not able to clear it. Jimmy tried to send it in there and clear Mark Thrash. He's going to back out of it. Maybe a little bit of contact. Jimmy has a problem as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to lose a bunch of spots out of turn number 4. I don't know if he's having some kind of issue there in that number 12, but he definitely fell back. Almost said falled back. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, we've got to keep an eye on that as it looks like Lovelace trying to reel in that number 6 machine of Brett Caudill. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file up at the front, but we got a battle for the number 3 position as Tomasi trying to break his way into the top 3 as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Tomasi down low. He tries the slider, has to back out of it. Out of turn 4, Thrash is going to keep that spot. Oh, O'Neill's going to get in the back of Tomasi as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Pressure is big. Here comes Moody down on the bottom side. Moody trying to race his way up as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, trying to find a way around that number 4 machine as they come out of turn number 4. Give Moody that number 5 spot that time by. Tomasi trying to figure out how he needs to drive that number 17. This is only his second dirt race. As they're trying to go 3 wide down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the number 4 spot. Moody down low. Moody going to clear O'Neill. O'Neill going to come back with the cut down. They're going to split Moody into 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of contact pushes Moody up the track. Tomasi has to put the brakes on not to run over Moody. What a battle for the number 4 position as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, Lovelace doing a good job holding on to the back of Brett Caudill as they come down the front straightaway, heading for turn number 1 and 2. Good race starting to brew up for the front as Moody finally seals the deal in the number 4 position. Oh, a little bit of contact between Shane and Tomasi. Big save out of Shane. I'm late, but I made it. Yeah, right? You made it, Robert. You made it, Robert. Crushes radiator down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file up here at the front of the pack. Let's go check on Lovelace. Lap traffic up ahead. Lap traffic up ahead. We got Todd Cleek and Ethan Bowers just ahead of the leaders as Todd Cleek's going to bang the wall down the back straightaway. Got to keep an eye on this battle. This one is starting to heat up. As Lovelace is keeping Brett in his sights as they come down the front straightaway as we are 13 laps into this one. Finally getting some green flag laps. Moody has caught Mark Thrash looking for a podium as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Moody's hoping for a caution flag here. He needs it. He needs it to catch those leaders. He definitely has a fast enough car to battle for a win here tonight as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Great battle here for that number 3 spot. Moody down low. Mark Thrash up high. They're going to touch doors down the back straightaway. Looking for turn to number 3 and 4. Yeah, do we stay green the whole way? That's a good question. Looking good right now as they come out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, Clint is running 10th. Clint Sheehan is running 10th, guys. That is freaking amazing. As Moody finally takes that number 3 spot. Thrash tries to give him the bumper as they come out of turn number 4. Moody was definitely watching his mirror there, and you see the little bit of reaction. It slowed him up a little bit, but he was able to pull away from him down the front straightaway as they come down the back stretch once again, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Let's go take a look. We got a battle for the lead as Lovelace has caught Brett Caudill. Battle for the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Lap traffic up ahead as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Cleek up in front of these guys as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Cleek's going to go to the high side. Here comes Lovelace looking down low. Oh, how is he going to feel if he gets beat by an asphalt road guy? This could get interesting as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Lovelace putting the pressure on Brett Caudill as we come through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 19 laps in the books. 19 laps in the books. Caution flag comes out. Caution flag comes out. We're going back to 18 laps, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be a 2x2 start. This will be interesting with, oh, we got him. Yep. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, I had to just double check. It definitely was. All right. So Shane Haas going to get the EOL there. All right. So we're going to get a green flag start here, 2x2. It'll be 11 laps to go when they take that green flag. Brett Caudill has led the field. Lovelace in that number 2 spot has been trying to close in on that battle, trying to race him for the win. I'll tell you what, Brett is good, and Lovelace is showing a lot of skill here tonight. Oh, it is definitely fun. What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, buddy? Guys, I'm sure you guys are out there giving me likes and shares, and I definitely appreciate it. I did not see it. If you did, Lucas, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that follow. Definitely getting some follows out there I missed. I just got so caught up in that racing. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Brett Caudill going to leave Lovelace to battle with Moody as they head through 1 and 2. Lovelace going to get a good bump out of turn 2 as Mark Thrash gets in the bumper, then gets himself in the wall. He's going to lose a few spots. Down into turn number 3 and 4, Brett Caudill leading the way. He did not want to see that number 84 in his mirrors. He knows if Lovelace is fast, so is Moody as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Dirt Card, thank you for the follow as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is side by side. Oh, Clint must have gotten caught up. He's a lap down as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be 9 laps to go. Battle for second on your screen as Moody tries to find his way around Lovelace. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Lovelace going to have the edge into turn number 3, but Moody's going to grab some of that through 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, give that spot to Lovelace that time by as we got 8 laps to go. I'll tell you what, Brett's not really pulling away from him either as they race side by side as the yellow comes out. Single file restart. Lovelace is going to be happy about this one. Let's go find out what happened to Eric Lee in the number 28. Oh, he just over-rotated it. Oh. Eric just over-rotated it. There was nowhere. I think it was Ethan that got into him. There's nothing Ethan could have done. Are you going to make it back out, Eric? Off. It is. This is open setups. What did you say? All right. So, yeah, Eric's going to be done. So we're going to go ahead and make sure it's one to go next time by. It will be a single file restart. We are inside 10 laps to go. Eric, Cody wanted to say loft. I'm sure he'll make it in the next one. You can tell him how you feel about it. Benjamin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So it is an open hosted server. It is an open hosted server. So Lovelace has to be happy about this being single file because Moody got up next to him because he was on the high side. He should be able to get a better start this time. They got to watch that number 4. Dustin is so good at these starts. And Tomasi sitting in the top 5 in that number 17. He's having a great run here tonight as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Good for jump by Moody as he gets up underneath Lovelace. O'Neill's going to give a big push to Lovelace into turn number 1 and 2. Will that help him? Nope. He's going to take it in the middle. But Moody's going to slam that door down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Battle is for second as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 6 laps to go. Oh, Lovelace starting to fall in that number 5. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill shoves it in. Lovelace going to hold strong on the outside. They touch on a 2. Touch down the back straightaway. Lovelace trying to hold on in that number 5 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 5 laps to go. 5 more laps to go. Great race for that number 3 spot. Lovelace trying to hold on to a podium as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We got racing at the back. Good run for Tomasi as he still sits in that number 5 spot, and he is pulling away from Thrash. And Thrash is no slouch in these mini styles. Oh, there's contact as O'Neill pushes Lovelace up the track. Lovelace is not going to be happy about that. 4 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi almost had an opportunity to get himself in the top 4 as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Can Moody catch the number 6 of Brett Caudill? Who will come home third? Dustin drives through another one, right? Out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway. It is going to be Brett Caudill leading the way. Moody is closing that gap. We got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out as I think Shane Haas had an issue. That is not what Brett Caudill wanted to see. All right, this is about to get interesting, folks. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout here. He ran out of gas. He is definitely aggressive. Yeah, he pushed Lovelace up, and now he's going to be back with Lovelace. We're doing Nashville Fairgrounds next. All right, we're going to go. Get it single file, guys. All right, so we're going to get him stacked up out of turn number 2. Brett Caudill leads the way. Landon Moody in second. Dustin third. Lovelace in fourth. Tomasi in that number 5 spot. I'll tell you what, if Lovelace and Dustin get together, Tomasi might be sitting in the catbird seat. Oh, Moody tried to anticipate that one. That's going to catch up Dustin. Here comes Lovelace looking for the number 3 spot. He's going to try to return the favor a little bit. Gives him a little door through into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to take the number 3 spot back. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. It's going to be white flag in the air this time. Biden, save it, Mark. Here comes Dustin back down low. Down the back front straightaway into 1 and 2. He's going to slide Lovelace out of turn number 2. Lovelace back with the crossover. Oh, they touch. They wreck. Here comes Tomasi. He's going to slide into that number 3 spot. Through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Brett Caudill, Landon Moody, Tomasi going to take that number 3 spot. What a crazy one here tonight on that last lap. Holy shit. Oh boy, so there was a little contact there as O'Neill pushed. Yeah, Lovelace just returned the favor. But it bit him. Oh no. That was wild. That was freaking insane. Lovelace is my hero. Well, if you look going into turn number one, O'Neill got him going into the wall, pushed him into the wall, and that's not the first time he's done it. So Lovelace pushed him back. It cost them both. It is what it is. Tomasi going to steal himself a number 3 spot on dirt. We didn't even get to watch the lead battle because of this. This was insane. Rubbin's racing. I love it. I love it. I love seeing Lovelace have that heart. All right. So we are going to go ahead and pull up the results, and then we're going to go ahead and get some interviews. Top 3, if you want to get in Discord, jump into the waiting room, and after I do the results, I will go ahead and pull you guys in, and I will be putting up the asphalt race here in a second. All right, it's going to be Brett Caudill with the win here tonight. Landon Moody second, Tomasi in third. Going to be Jimmy in that number 4 spot, Mark Thrash in 5th, Dustin O'Neill in 6th. Going to be Lovelace in 7th, Micah in 8th. Hold on. Micah in 8th. Clint Sheehan in 9th. Going to be Todd Cleek in that number 10 spot. Ethan Bowers 11th. Shane Haas in 12th. Eric Lee in 13th. Dobbs 14th. And Odie did not start. Appreciate it. Yes. Oh, yeah. It's open hosted. The asphalt race will be fixed setup, though. All right. So we got that one in the books. We're going to go ahead and move this, and we're going to go see if these guys are in Discord. What a crazy one here tonight. That was insane. Honestly, the feature ended up being pretty good, though. All right, Tomasi. You got third on dirt.
Yeah, I got really lucky there. I put way too much fuel in it before because I'm not really used to the open setups. So I just filled it like way too much, and I was tight. But yeah, I was happy for that yellow because I had a feeling they were going to wreck each other, and it was my only chance to get a decent finish. I mean, 5th wasn't going to be bad, but to get a podium after almost wrecking the whole race was pretty good.
I called it before that start. I said, you know what? There's a little beef brewing between those two, and Tomasi might be in the catbird seat for 3rd place. It was a little bit of a gift, but you were there. It's not like you were slow tonight. So, I mean, that's got to feel good. But
Yeah,
great run here tonight, man. We're going to Nashville Fairgrounds next. I'm sure you're a lot more happy to be putting those feet on some asphalt. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I don't know with the asphalt thing. These mini stocks are probably my worst car, but we'll see. It's hard to pass. But yeah, just thanks to my mom, my dad, my girlfriend Emily, and everyone who helps me out in real life with my real racing. And yeah, just hopefully we have a good race in the next one where I don't have to luck into a podium.
Good run.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right, so Moody, a little bit of contact there. Lovelace got knocked a little sideways on that start. I wanted to see what happened, so I threw the caution flag. I think some chaos happened anyway. But it looked like he was a little late or spun the tires, and Jimmy had nowhere to go. Got in the back of him just a little bit, and you were the victim. Had to battle your way up through the field. But I'll tell you what, coming up through the field, there was a little bit of doors, but for the most part, it was pretty good racing coming up through.
Oh yeah, I mean it definitely cleaned up a lot more from the the heat races. I will tell you that much. I mean whew, that was rough. But I mean just not really a whole lot. I just kind of they got all stacked up and Lovelace got hooked into me, so there wasn't really a whole lot I could do there. And I don't know what they did behind me, but I mean the car was fine. I mean I've said before, these things can take a beating. I mean, I hit the inside wall really hard, and I'm surprised it really didn't knock the toe out of the car or anything. But it drove. It was fine. I was able to roll the bottom. I think better than anybody through the pack. I was able. That's just how kind of where I was able to make my passes was just on the bottom. Once I finally got around Mark, I knew I had something for Zach there, but I don't know. Brett he was on it tonight, and it was definitely fun coming from the back for sure.
I'll tell you what, you don't have to do that very often, but it's got to make you feel good to know that you can still come up through the field. Do you think you would have had anything for Brett if you could have stayed up there? I mean, Lovelace was giving him a hell of a battle.
I mean, I don't. I think. I mean, I was. It was just kind of hard to determine that. I mean, I think the track was. You had opportunities, but I mean, really the only really ideal place to run here with these things to keep RPMs up is on the top, really, and that's what Brett was doing the whole night. I mean, he tried the inside, he couldn't get nothing to work down there, and I was pretty good on the bottom. But the thing about it is, he just bogged down that car just a little bit, and it kills you on exit. And that momentum off the top just it kills you every time.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank you for putting on the broadcast and this deal. Congratulations to Brett for the win. Glad we got him, finally convinced him to come out here tonight. All the friends and family watching, and all the guys in Discord.
Appreciate you coming out, and good run here tonight. And now Brett, man, I'll tell you what, it was looking rough in those heat races. You got to be happy how that feature went.
Yeah, I just got super lucky. This is only the second race I've done in these cars, so I think I just got super lucky and wasn't in the shit, and yeah, kind of got to pick my line, and it just kind of fell my way.
I'll tell you what, you got a lot of green flag laps there, and you got the number 5 closing in under green flags. I mean, it had to make you nervous, and probably would have made you more nervous if you knew he's normally a asphalt road guy.
Yeah, Lovelace and Landon both were definitely probably going to be more consistent and faster than me, especially Landon on the bottom side. He was doing a really good job. I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing down there. But yeah, there was definitely some pressure, but I was just trying to. I knew it was going to be kind of hard to pass if I kept it wound up, but I definitely wasn't going to fight super super hard if they got there because it was going to be a fun race.
Well, definitely good race for you. Not so much for Dobbs. Dobbs got back there getting caught up in Dobbs things. I feel so bad for him. It doesn't matter. Clint bounces off, somebody kills him, and oh man, it's just so rough for him.
Yeah, we're gonna take some team funds and hire a private investigator and find out who's stabbing the little doll, whatever those are called, because he's got the worst fucking luck I've ever seen.
Yeah, just can't catch a break. Well, great run here tonight. Always good to see you. I don't know if you're going to do any asphalt racing with us, but why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yes, I will be there, and House of Speed, 3D Racing, West Side Signs, Justin Norwood Sim Sports. Landon was my setup builder for this one, so thanks to Landon, and congratulations on the second. MDI TV for the stream. I think that's it.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Good run, and I'll see you in the next one. That one's fixed set, so you don't have to worry about the setup.
10-4.
All right. All right, those guys are going to go into where they have to do. The race is up. I don't know if it's posted yet, but it is. The session is built, so we're just waiting for that to come up. Hopefully I didn't mess up anything on it, but I think we should be good. All right, so great race, and I'll tell you what, I got really nervous. It was really sloppy. It was super sloppy at one point. And then we come out and we had a phenomenal race here tonight. Couple little things, but I'll tell you what, that was pretty awesome. All right, so I had some questions out there. Let me make my screen big again. Sorry. So I said Void Pickle. I saw a follow out there. I appreciate that. Void Pickle says he's got a street car or stock car in real life. This is not a league. It's open hosted. We do this every Wednesday. Timothy. So in this next race, all you got to do is join it. Once it's up, it should be up any second now. Just waiting for it to give us a green light. The screen will go black for a minute. But that's just until I can get into the next session. I'll see if I can give you guys something to look at until we get into the next one. I just got to wait for this to come up. Actually, you know what I can do? We'll go ahead and do this. And Go ahead and do this. And then I can go ahead and see that we are able to go ahead and jump in the next one. Let's see. I'll close that network. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump in this next one. Let's see if I got that. Huh. It's not showing it for some reason, but I tried to give you guys something else to look at. We're going to go ahead and jump in this next race. It looks like we got people in it already. Go ahead and click on this. Let's see. Why is it not showing it? I put it in the wrong one. That's why. All right. I'm still learning. I am still learning OBS. It's a little bit different than Streamlabs. I just got used to Streamlabs. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. Lovely said it's the happiest he's been to ever crash. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, I saw you gave back to him what he gave you down the front straightaway. It was what it was. I wasn't mad. So I got the dirt I ratings up. So that's why it looks like such a low SO up, but it looks like we got a decent field in here already. We're loading up into the next session. I hope you guys are ready for some racing here tonight. We're going to go ahead and put that so that it'll automatically cover up with the iRacing stuff when it comes up. Dirt minis. Yeah, dirt minis are always fun. We've had a lot of good luck with the dirt mini stocks. I cannot complain about how they've been. At least you might be worse there than the dirt track. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. You guys can see all the different chats everywhere. I'm trying to pull up this. That's what I wanted to pull up. And I wanted to pull up this. Everybody has the mini stock. Mini stock's a free car, Ethan. Mini stock is a free car. Everybody's got it. All right. That did. Okay. So that pulls us up there. As Moody is out here as the quickest car so far in practice. Got about 20 minutes of practice here. Plenty of time to talk. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, want to ask some questions, now is the one time where I can pay attention to everybody's chat. Oh, you don't have the track? Yeah. That happens. So Tomasi said he might actually struggle here more than he did on dirt, which would be crazy. I think my cameras are going to struggle a little bit here. All right, so Zach Lovelace has gone to the top of the charts in the number 5 machine. He is looking fast here tonight. Definitely looking for a good run here tonight.
My bad.
Moody in the number 2 spot. I hear Matthew wrecking Clint. How are you going to wreck Clint? Just let him wreck himself.
Seriously, James? Seriously? Hi, Clint. Love you, buddy. Love you.
Oh, there's David Mayo. I heard him. Got Todd Cleek up in here.
How you doing tonight?
Scott Dobbs is in here. Brett Cadill in here. I'll tell you what, Dobbs is beating Brett right now.
That's good. That's good.
Daniel Dixon. Looks like we got quite a few cars in here. Definitely going to see an LCQ here tonight. Who's excited about... Nashville's a bumpy track. This could be very interesting for these guys. As it looks like Cody has not made it in. Let's see if we got anybody else registered. Oh, wow. We just jumped a bunch more people in. I just went to look to see if anybody else was registered, and all of a sudden 5 more people popped up. Oh, no. Noah Carter's coming to wreck Landon Moody.
Yay!
Yeah, minis are free. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, I know it is. I wasn't too worried about it here. It's practice. Nobody should be saying anything too dumb. Nobody should be saying, if somebody says something dumb and practice, then they probably just need to go. Mark Thrash goes quick time in practice. So Mark Thrash with a little bit of speed picking up the pace here tonight. He's definitely happier about this track than he was about last week's track. I guarantee it. Oh, Brian Gravel is coming in. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, it is loading up. It is definitely loading up right now. It is going to get wild in here. We're going to see a bunch of wrecks in these heat races and consies. We are definitely getting some LCQs, and it is going to be some big heat races and consies here tonight. Mark Thrash finding some speed here tonight. Landon Moody currently sitting in the number 4 spot. Tomasi has made his way up in the 5th on the charts. Got Eric Lee up in the number 7 spot. He's got to be happy to put them shoes down on some asphalt. I do not like, maybe 3 will be okay. Let's do a lap with 3. I'm struggling with these camera angles. I'll tell you that. All right, so 3 camera, TV 3 will be all right. It's not perfect, but it'll be all right. I probably am going to need to build some cameras for this track at some point. As we got about 12 more minutes. Now's the time to go grab some popcorn, something to drink, whatever you got to do as we get ready for tonight's racing. Oh, this one's going to be interesting. I will tell you that. Gonna run some late model stocks with us on the road tomorrow, Noah? I'm gonna put it out there either tonight or tomorrow. I'm trying to get them all situated. I gotta add like 1 or 2 more tracks. We're only doing 6 races. You got plenty of help. Crash out. What's up, Brogan? What's up? We might see some crashing. We tend to do that here. Brian goes to the top of the charts. Haven't seen Brian in a minute. So Brian goes to the top of the charts. Sean Johnson, Zach Lovelace, Mark Thrash has fallen all the way back to the number 6 spot. Landon Moody back to 7th. Man, this is going to be a competitive field. Brett struggling back here in the number 17 spot. Scott Dobbs in 13th. David Mayo. We're actually going to try and make some setups for the dirt cars. They just don't net code as much, and they run more RPMs. What's up, Jeremy? Do a flip. All right, so Mayo out on the track in the number 7 machine, doing some laps. He's got Moody behind him right now. Oh, Moody's gonna get in the back of him. Moody's like, fuck Mayo. I like Miracle Whip. All right, so Mayo is definitely struggling a little bit here tonight. We see a couple guys that we've seen out here before, getting up in the session. Some old familiar names. I think we've seen Daniel last week in the number 14. That we are at Nashville Fairgrounds right now. Nashville Fairgrounds. Mark Thrash struggling in the number 8 spot. He's getting passed by Matthew Pye on the outside. It is definitely a fast track. It's a fun track. It's a bumpy track. It's kind of similar to there's some similarities to what we raced last week. That's kind of why I felt like this might be a good one. There are some similarities to it. So hopefully there's enough room for these guys. Definitely good racing last week. Oh, Pye gives him the bump. No problem. We got to be pushing that. We're at least 27 cars. So it looks like we got 27 cars in here tonight. We only got 3 more spots if we're at 27. So get in if you're going to get in or you're going to miss tonight's race. 15 cars make the field. Yes. Oh. Damn, Matthew, what did Mayo do to you? You just straight up gave Mayo a mushroom stamp. Matthew, do you know what a mushroom stamp is? That's when you take your penis and slap it on a girl's face and it leaves a mushroom stamp on her face. He had no clue. A lot of people probably didn't. Oh, he wrecked him. He wrecked him. Sorry, guys. I'm having a little fun with these guys. Oh, we got a big wreck here. Oh, boy. Tomasi going to send it straight in the wall in the number 13. These things are so fun. I don't know why, but some of these names make me laugh. All right, so we got about 6 more minutes here in the warm-up. I'm going to grab a water. Give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you with crashes. Let me put crashes on. All right. If anybody crashes, you just see it. Let me know if I miss anything good. What's up, Wallace? Moody should not miss. I don't have to worry about fuel. There should be plenty of fuel here tonight. So he should be all right. Where is... yeah. Fired up racing. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. No, Majors is not in here tonight. It looks like we have 29 cars in the server now. I think it might be 29. It's 28 or 29. Let's see. It's got to be close. All right, we got about 4 minutes left here tonight. 4 minutes left. I hear people beating and banging off the wall. So these things are a little funky. We got to be careful of that net code here tonight. Let me make sure I'm on race control. real quick. Oh, I am going to do a little driver's meeting at the beginning of qualifying. I know I waited a little late this time, but just want to make a reminder for a few things when we start qualifying. So if you don't like somebody talking when you qualify, give me a couple minutes, and you do have 3 laps for qualifying. All right. It looks like we might be full now. Looks like the number 30 car is in here. It's got to be close. We're at 29 or 30. Right in that range, as we might be at 29. We might actually be at 29. So there might be room for one more driver. We have had a couple people go ahead and leave. Oh, a little bit of contact with the number 6 of Brett into Tomasi. Tomasi going to pull down. Brett's trying to figure out this asphalt stuff. He is struggling a bit here tonight. I do think he will get it figured out, but we do have to remind these guys not to lean on each other too much. The net code is really bad with these, so hopefully we don't get a whole bunch of that, as we got about 2 minutes left here in practice. Qualifying here tonight is going to be 5 minutes, 3 laps. They can take them how they want them. Then we're going to have 2 heat races, 6 laps each, top 5 out of each heat race, then an 8-lap LCQ, top 5 out of that, 15 total for tonight's race. 15 total for tonight's feature, as these guys try to get these cars figured out. It's a little crazy out there, so they are struggling a little bit, keeping all these cars on off each other. Ooh, Tomasi left. I hope he's just having an internet connection issue. He was definitely struggling a little bit, though. He was 10th. It wasn't too bad. Oh, Shane just destroyed that car. Says Mark's fault on the back of it. All right. Closing in on the end of practice. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. What the fuck did I pull up? Some kind of battle thing. I clicked on something over here on SDK. Let me go fix that wherever it is. What did I click on? Battle box. That's what I clicked on. All right. So 30 seconds left here as we get ready for the feature. It is going to be Mark Thrash up underneath Matthew Pye. He's going to hook him. He spun him. Pye might have come down on him, but Matthew going to hit that inside wall. Mark's going to hit the outside wall, knock the bumper off that thing as Mayo gives him a big old kiss. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's cool how it's bending that bumper bar. It should be. It should be. It's looking like it could. We got some good drivers in here. So that is going to be that to practice. Let's get ready for tonight's drivers meeting first. Going to do a quick drivers meeting once we switch over. Hold on, just waiting for us to get in that into the qualifying session. All right, guys, thanks for coming out. This will be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok on MDI TV. All starts will be on leader here tonight. It's going to be top 5 out of each heat race, top 5 from the consi. So we're going to be sending a few people home here tonight, taking 15 into tonight's feature. If you are the cause of 2 cautions and it's not a borderline racing deal, you will get DQ'd. You're more than welcome to come back for the next one. But I want to keep the show going as best as we can. These heat races might be a little rough. That's just the way it is sometimes. I don't care if you have a problem with somebody and you want to mic up and tell them they're a fucking idiot. Just leave it at one and done and move on. If you keep it going, you probably will get booted from the server. Hate that back and forth over the radio. You got 3 laps here in qualifying. Take them how you want them. And remember, the net code is bad in the asphalt cars. If you're on the outside, especially, and you're trying to get down to the door, you got to make sure you're closer to the door because it will net code them and hook them. I will try and if it doesn't look too bad, I'm probably going to just let it slide as a racing deal, but please be aware of that. We don't want to do all pace laps here tonight. Other than that, guys, have some fun, and top 3 get an interview if they're in the Discord. All right, so I'll tell you what, the 24, Sean Johnson waited for me to do the driver's meeting. Looks like Dylan out there on the pole right now in that number 88. Out of nowhere, Noah Carter is second. Brett Caudell, Cody, and Stacy right now your top 5. Moody's going to jump up into that number 5 spot, or 4 spot. Track position in these heat races is going to be absolutely massive. Appreciate you, Mayo. You're struggling a little bit in these. As Dylan's going to put this thing on the pole, but I'll tell you what, Brian Gravel out on the track in the number 2 machine. Look for him. Wow, Ross goes to the top of the charts here in qualifying. Let's see where Brian is able to put it in the number 2 machine as he comes around across the line. He's going to be 3rd quickest. Remember, they do have 3 laps here tonight, so they can really push it. Sometimes getting a little bit of heat in the tires helps them. As Brian comes through 3 and 4, can he top his time and take the quick time? Let's find out as he comes across the line. Tomasi going to go 3rd. Brian's going to keep it in that number 4 spot, and he bails on the 3rd and final lap. Mark Thrash showed a little bit of speed in practice. Can he pick up the pace, though, here in qualifying? He's going to need to. He's going to need to pick up the pace in order to get himself a good starting spot right now in 8th. That is going to be a trouble spot. He's going to go ahead and bail out, throw that lap away, and try and use his last lap to pick up the pace. So Mark Thrash back out on the track. Tomasi going to pick it up to the number 3 spot. Brian Gravel and 4th. Man, we got some good drivers up at the front of this field. It is iRacing. Evan, thank you for the shares. Appreciate that. All right, let's see if Mark Thrash can pick up the pace. It looks like Brett Caudell going to stuff himself in that number 3 spot. Mark Thrash out there, 6 spot. Mark Thrash out there trying to pick up the pace. Can he pick up the pace and put himself up further in the field and give himself a little bit of breathing room as he heads through turn number 3 and 4? Where's he going to put it? Will he pick up the pace? Comes across the line. Mark Thrash does not pick up the pace. He's going to start in that number 9 spot. Well, I guess it'll be 5th. So he'll be right on the bubble in heat race number 1 if that's where he stays. Not what Mark Thrash was looking for. We got about 40 seconds left here in qualifying. It is PC only, yes. Yes, it is PC only. You always start on the bubble. Hey, you did good in the heat race. This roof reminds me of being at Oswego. They just don't have the fence in front of the stands. All right, about 13 seconds, and we will be moving off into tonight's heat race number 1. Looks like we got Ross Dalton starting on the pole. Tyler Tomasi will be in 2nd. Noah Carter 3rd. Austin 4th. Mark Thrash in 5th. Cody in 6th. Eric Lee 7th. Lovelace. Wow, Lovelace is deep in 8th. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Let's hit up tonight's starting lineup. Remember, guys, give yourself a little bit of room, especially if it's an outside car. Don't squeeze too much. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. It is going to be Ross Dalton. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 13 of Tyler Tomasi. Noah Carter going to start in that number 3 spot. Austin Taylor in 4th. Mark Thrash going to start in 5th. Cody in 6th. Eric Lee in 7th. I need to get onto the cars so I can see where they're at. Then it's going to be Lovelace in that number 8 spot. Michael in 9th. I can't read that. Brian Beach in 10th. Kurt 11th. Tyler in 12th. Then it's going to be Dobbs, Kurt, and Clint Sheehan rounding out the field as we are going green flag this time by. Start in the middle of 3 and 4 on out. Start is on leader, middle of 3 and 4 on out. About that point. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be Ross leading the field down into 1 and 2. Will Chaos break out in turn number 1? Oh, a little bit of blink in there. Oh, he reappears. We got one sideways, couple down into the wall as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It looks like the 38 might have been blinking a bunch. He loses a bunch of spots as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. 1 lap in the book. Ross continues to lead. Noah Carter putting the pressure on Tomasi as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Looks like we might have some blinkers at the back. Yeah. Cody is blinking a bunch in that number 11 machine, causing problems for some of these other drivers. Hopefully things keep straight as Zach Lovelace in that number 7 spot. He's trying to race his way in, but he's got to clear the number 11 to get himself in position as Eric Lee is looking at the top side, looking for the number 5 spot into 3 and 4. Eric Lee high on Mark Thrash. Thrash going to drift up the track out of turn number 4. Eric's got the top side digging, hits the wall out of turn number 4. That's going to cost him. He's going to look low in turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one spinning around. It's going to be the 11 of Cody as the caution flag comes out. Cody, I just want to give you a heads up. You are blinking, and that's what caused that accident. You actually disappeared on the track. This is the only one tonight. This is the last one tonight. All right, so we get the first caution flag of the night. Cody having some internet malfunction as they come out of turn number 4. If nobody pit, all right, nobody's pitting. I'm going to make it one to go. Do whatever it says. All right, we're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Oh, nope, single file. It is a single file restart. I'm believing it's single file, guys. Make sure you get a single file. Going green at this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Going to be Ross Dalton leading the way. Tyler Tomasi in second as they come through turn at number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag out of turn number 4. He's waiting. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Get a little bit of chaos back in the field as they head into turn number 1 and 2. The 07 goes to the high side. That is Austin Taylor as he bangs the wall trying to get high in Noah Carter. That's going to open the door for Mark Thrash. Mark Thrash going to give himself a little bit of cushion as Noah Carter gives a big bump to Tomasi. Here comes the 07 Austin up underneath Thrash. This is going to allow Eric up in it. Here comes Noah up underneath Tomasi. They make a little bit of contact through the turn. The 07 almost around. Oh, he is. Big wreck out of turn number 2. White flag is out. White flag is out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Battle for the number 2 spot. Tomasi is going to get it. Noah Carter, Mark Thrash, and Lovelace, your top 5. That was definitely on Eric, but neither one of them made it, so I'm not going to worry about it. It was for a transfer spot, but it did not put Eric there, so we're not going to worry about it as we get the checkered flag. So heat race number 1 in the books here tonight. Looking for heat race number 2. Let's get these things lined up. Well, we could definitely tell Tomasi and Carter are both short track guys. No, it wasn't intentional. I wouldn't have let him take it, though, even because it was a mistake. I wouldn't have let him take the spot, wreck him for the spot, though, and take the transfer and get the other guy out. All right, it is going to be Dylan in that number 1 spot. Brian in second. Brett Caudill in third. Going to be Sean Johnson in that number 4 spot. Landon Moody in fifth. Going to be Stacy in sixth. Daniel Dixon in seventh. Kyle White in eighth. Going to be David Mayo in that number 9 spot. Kevin Briggs in 10th. Matthew Pye in 11th. Going to be Todd Cleek in the number 12 spot. Shane Haas starting deep in 13th. Everett and Fred rounding out the field. Just waiting on the cars to roll off the track. Waiting on Brian to go ahead and load up. Oh, Brian did not grid up. He did not grid up. So that's going to give Stacy the number 2 spot. We're going 1 to go. Dylan, this is on you. About where pit entrance starts is about the middle of 3 and 4. You can start from there anywhere until it goes green. I don't know why he left. I mean, that heat race, for what we're used to, actually was not horrible. That's too bad that Brian left. All right, looking forward to the green flag out of turn number 4. When is Dylan going to fire him off? Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Brett gets a good jump on the outside. Looks like the bottom lane did not move much as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for the number 2 spot as we got a little bit of contact further back between the 16 of Kevin and the 18 of Kyle. I think it's 18 on. It is the 18 on the track too. Oh, a little bit of contact for the 18. 18 goes around. Caution. Flag is out. I would have just called that one a racing deal. Moody was going down. You were trying to get the spot. He didn't know you were there, and you didn't know he was going to come down. But, yeah, I'm not calling that. That's a racing deal. No fault on that one, so it won't count against the 2. I'm sure there's a lot of mess ups in there. There's definitely a lot of mess ups. All right, we're going 1 to go, guys. It's probably going to put you single file. Okay. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Dylan and Sean on that front row. Trying to get this thing figured out back there. Green flag is out as Dylan gets on the gas. Dylan going to get on the gas. Brett with another decent start down on the bottom side. He's going to keep it side by side with Sean into turn number 1 and 2. Sean Johnson going to hold strong up high as Brett Caudill digs down low down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Brett not able to complete the pass. That top side looking strong here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. That thing's been a mess for a while. We have a bunch of mess ups I just didn't bother with. I heard a little banging on the wall further back, but it looks like everybody's still going as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Brett trying to hold on, but the 25 of Stacy doing the outside as they come out of turn number 4 as Moody sits in the number 5 spot as they touch down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Brett's going to hold on to it, slides up the track, a little bit of contact with the 25 as they come out of turn 2. Drag race down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Moody going to give a bump to the 25. Brett comes up, gives him a little bit of a door as they come out of 4, still racing for that number 4 spot as the 14 of Daniel Dixon tries to dig in on this battle. He is just 1 spot out of a transfer spot. A slip up from one of these cars could make him in. 30 laps for the feature. Caution laps do not count. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is in there. Brett save it. He spins it out of 4. Brett goes around. Too late. White flag is out. No caution. Flag is Dylan. Leads the field. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Brett gave it all he had, but there was nothing left as they head out of turn number 4. It's going to be Dylan, Sean, Stacy, Moody, and Dixon going to tonight's feature. Haas, Matthew Pye, Cleek, White, Briggs, Lester, and Mayo going to the Conti and Caudill. So now off Stacy's got it going on, right? All right, now off to the LCQ. Top 5 going to transfer through, and boy, this is going to be a big field. 8 laps. 8 laps for the LCQ. It's going to be Brian Beach on the pole, Shane Haas in second, Eric Lee in that number 3 spot, Matthew Pye in 4th, Tyler Butler in that number 5 position, Todd Cleek in 6th, Scott Dobbs in 7th. Going to be Kyle White in the number 8 spot, Kurt in 9th, Kevin Briggs in 10th. Going to be Cody in 11th, Fred Lester in 12th. And I'm just going to read off the rest. It's going to be Clint Sheehan 13th, David Mayo 14th, Michael Saylor in 15th, Brett Caudill 16th, Austin and 17th. Brian and the rest of the crew are not here as we look to roll off a pit road. We'll make it 1 to go once you guys roll out there. Brian, this will be on you. Anywhere from the end of pit road entrance there onto when the green flag comes out, you can fire off. Yeah, this is the last one of the night. Last race of the night, guys. All right, looking for the green flag this time by Brian Beach. Going to lead the field as the pace car pulls off. When is Brian going to fire off? He waits. Green flag is out. Oh, Clint's going to go into the wall on the start. I don't know if there was contact there, but he goes straight down into the wall as they are 2 and 3 wide through the field. As Brett Caudill goes low, he's going to turn around out of turn number 2. That's going to bring out the caution flag for the Consi. All right, that one's going to be a racing deal. That just kind of forced Brett down on the apron a little bit. You guys were like 4 wide. All right, so we're going to re-rack them, re-stack them. If nobody goes on pit road, I'm going to make it 1 to go. I don't see anybody on pit road. We'll go. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time. We're going to try this one again. You calling him buddy now. Wait till you race him again. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Will Brian fire off a little bit sooner? He is waiting. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. I don't know why he started so slow as Shane sends it into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Shane Haas out front, Matthew in second, Brian in third. As they come out of turn 4, almost contact as the 7 of Mayo goes around. Oh, that was a big hit. Not really sure what happened to the... Oh, that one's going to be on the 4. All right, so we got to get over... I'm just going to let it slide. Fuck it. I don't really care. We're just going to let it slide. I'm going to go ahead and get it stacked up 2 by 2. We're going to try this one again. Remember, guys, there is a time limit on this. If you want to run all 8 laps, got to keep it clean. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Yeah, he just got caught up. Green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. It's going to be side by side for the lead. Good start by Matthew Pye on the outside. I'll tell you what, that top side is rolling here tonight. as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, they almost touched down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Shane Haas trying to hold strong on the bottom. He's going to give a little bit of a fender to Matthew, but Matthew's going to lead that time by. Here comes Eric Lee trying to make it 3 wide. Now Todd Cleek down to the bottom. Todd up underneath Shane Haas into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, the 28 goes around. Caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. Let's take a look and see what happened to Eric here. Oh, he just a little bit of nut code. So Eric, I'm trying to figure that out. Did it give you contact because you guys didn't actually touch, but it acted like you guys touched? Yeah, you definitely didn't. Matthew, oh, is it single file? It was loft. All right, we got him stacked up single file, looking for the green flag this time by Matthew. Leads the field. Shane Haas in second. Will we get a green flag run here? Green flag is out as Matthew takes off as quick as he can down the back straightaway. Our front straightaway down into turn number 1 and 2. Not sure if we got a NEOL here, but we're going to go ahead and clear it. I saw Brett get a good run out of turn number 4 as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Matthew out front. Uh-oh, Clint caught up in this one. No green flag. Nuh-uh. What's up, Mexican dude? What's up? What's up? All right, so Clint is going to be get the worst of that one. Are you done, Clint? Yeah. I mean, I give him credit. Clint has been up in the mix of it tonight in the dirt race and here. So he's done a good job there. Looking for the green flag into turn number 3 and 4. Matthew Pye leads the field. Shane Haas, Todd Cleek, Brian Beach, and Kyle White. Your current transferees as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. We will get them next weekend. So they get 10 minutes here. We're about a little past. Wow. I don't know what Eric was doing there. I'll ask him later. I don't have any clue what Eric was doing. All right, guys. I'm making it one to go as soon as I can. All right, we are going one to go this time by. I do not know what Eric was doing there. I think that was just frustration. I know he wanted to spot back after the net code, but I never do that, and then it creates a lot of... Well, Eric wasn't the cause of the first one. That was definitely that one. It was definitely net code. But that was definitely Eric's fault that time. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Let's see what happens. Green flag is out. It looked like Eric. I gotta assume Eric had an issue. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Matthew out front, Shane Haas in second. We got a battle for that number 4 position as Kyle White looking up under. Oh, sorry, was that 4th? It is 4th. As the 18 of Kyle White looking up underneath Beach. Can't quite get there. He's got to be careful. That top side has been digging as they get the white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go into turn number 1 and 2. Will there be a stack up as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway? We've got a couple guys on the outside looking in as they head through turn number 3 and 4. One last time. It is going to be... It's going to be Matthew, Haas, Cleek, Beach, and White going to the feature. Well, glad we got that one over with. I don't know why it's showing 2 gaps. Why is it showing 2 gaps? All right, I fixed that. Oh, no, I didn't. I must have accidentally clicked on something. All right. All right, guys, it's going to be 30 laps here tonight. Remember, give each other some room. We got 15 cars out on the track. 30 laps, a long time here tonight. Caution laps do not count. So if you need damage repaired, go on pit road and get it done. Just let me know that you're on pit road so I don't shorten the cautions. Other than that, guys, let's have some fun here tonight and have a good feature. All right, it's going to be Ross starting on the pole, Dylan in second, Tyler Tomasi in third. Going to be Sean Johnson in that number 4 spot, Noah Carter in 5th. Oh, I can't even see. I can't read those names. It's going to be Stacy in 6th, Mark Thresh 7th, Landon Moody in 8th. Going to be Lovelace in that number 9 spot with Dixon in 10th. Going to be Matthew Pye in that number 11th position, Haas in 12th. Then it's going to be Todd Cleek in 13th, Beach in 14th, and Kyle White in that number 15 spot. It's going to be 30 laps here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. Who's going to be our winner? Let us know out there. The last one was Lincoln. The heat races and the Consi sucked, but the feature for Lincoln was phenomenal. Oh, you should have just told me. I would have cleared it. Looking for the green flag into turn number 3 and 4. You knew though I couldn't just give you your spot back because I would have created issues all night. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be Ross out front, Dylan in second. As the battle is going to be for third as Tomasi rolls the bottom side. Here comes Sean Johnson back on the high side. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is side by side for that number 3 position. Who's it going to be at the line? I think Tomasi had it, but Johnson digging hard on the outside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Great battle here for third on back as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact as Johnson tries to come down. Tomasi makes contact, pushes Sean up the track. Tomasi going to be in that spot this time by. Tomasi going to take that number 3 spot. Here comes Noah Carter in the 83. He's going to get the door to the 24. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Great racing up through here. A little bit physical, but hey, that's how we like it on these short tracks as they come out of turn 4. A little more door contact, but it's going to be Johnson at the line in that number 4 spot that time by. Carter fights back on the inside in 1 and 2. They're going to make a little contact coming out as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. They keep it straight as Johnson has to run up high into turn number 3. Man, this top side looks so good. A little bit more contact between these two. They're trying to play that push game. You got to push and squeeze a little bit to make these passes happen. These cars are so close as Moody thinks about 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one around. It's going to be Mark Thrash around out of turn number 2. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of net code there that almost hooked you, Noah. All right, so what happened to Thrash here? Looks like the 14 is just going to get in the back of him. Coming out the turn, the 14 is going to get the EOL here. Caution flag is out. He's going to go ahead and get that EOL. We're going to move them both back to the back. He gets to go hang out with Mark Thrash. I'll tell you what, that whole B main is definitely on the not top 10 moment. Yeah, both of those were pretty rough. Mark, are you gonna make it out, right? I was just making sure. I didn't want to shorten it on you. All right, so Mark Thrash out on the track. We're going to go ahead and shorten it now. Mark will catch you guys. All right, we're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Once again, let's try this one as Tomasi having a good run in that number 3 spot. But he's got Noah Carter there with him as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Green flag is out. Great jump by Tomasi on the inside. He's going to get up underneath Dylan as they come out of turn number 4. We got a race for the number 2 spot into turn number 1 and 2. Can Tomasi hold strong down low? It is so hard down on the bottom side. That top side is so strong as we see Dylan get the run out of turn number 2 as they head into 3 and 4. Great battles here for the second place on back as they come out of turn number 4. Ross has to be loving what's happening behind him as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi in a funny spot. He's got to complete the pass or find a way in line because Noah Carter will take advantage if he slides back. Here comes Carter to the outside. Tomasi going to ship it in up underneath the 88 for that number 2 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Trying to hold strong on the bottom. Good run through 3 and 4. He's going to keep it side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn. Ooh, a little bit of slip in there out of turn number 2 as they come down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, we got one in the wall. Big wreck in turn number 3 and 4. Let's go take a look and see what happened there. Yeah, that was 100% net code. Oh my God. That poor guy. All right. Yeah. Big time net code. Look at this. Bam. Oh, wow. Go ahead. I'll give you courtesy laps for the tow. How long is it? How long is the tow, Brian? All right, we'll see what this does. I'm going to let it run out because Matthew's getting damage done anyway. If you don't make it out, I'll give you a lap or whatever you need on the next one. All right, so we're going to let this one run out as we got a couple guys on pit road. Todd Cleek went down on pit road in the number 45. That is definitely a hard hit. Yeah, I know you did, Clint. Clint, I'm proud of you. I know you made some mistakes, but at least you're up there racing those guys. I'm definitely proud of you, Clint. Was that you, Todd? Hey, thanks. I appreciate you coming out. Always like seeing you out there. All right, so Todd Cleek, he's been around for a long time with the channel. He's been on and off. As they come down the back straightaway, we're going to be looking for the green flag. This time, by is going to be Ross and Dylan on that front row. Brian Beach is still on pit road. He's getting that toe. As we are going to hit that green. Oh, Tomasi. Tomasi kind of dictated that one. As Ross going to get on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single file for the top 3. Oh my God, it is crazy back there in the back of the pack. Noah Carter kind of caught in the hornet's nest in that number 83 as he tries to follow Landon Moody. Mark Thrash using that bumper in the 25 as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Noah Carter pushing Moody through turn number 1 and 2 as it looks like Brian has finally made it back out on the track. So we get a caution. He is back. He'll be back up in this one. We will give him that wave around. Or 2. I think he might need 2. Cross the line. It's going to be Ross out front. Dylan in second. Tomasi third. Let's go back to this battle as it is a hard battle for the number 6 spot. Mark Thrash digging on the outside. He's got Stacy up high. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Mark drifts up the track, gives a little bit of door to the 25. Here comes the 14 trying to look low on Thrash. Contact down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Continuing this battle for the number 6 spot as the leaders top 5 stays single file. Mark Thrash trying to complete that pass. It is so hard on the inside. That top side looking good. Harold says Moody. Harold going for Moody. What's up, Harold? As they come down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2, the 25 of Stacy going to lean into Mark a little bit, try to kill his entry, but Mark gets a good run through 1 and 2. Stacy going to get the run on the outside. He's going to have the edge heading into turn number 3, but here comes Mark back on the inside. Oh, he's up and around. Big hit in the wall. Caution flag is out. I think he might have just pushed it a little bit too hard, and I'm assuming Netcode took over here. Yep. Oh. He might have slid up anyway, but the Netcode definitely killed him. Oh, Brian left. All right, that's good, guys. All right, so under caution, we got a bunch of cars down on pit road. We're going to let them do what they got to do. Sucks that Brian left. He would have just gotten his laps back. So Mark did push up a little bit there, but Netcode definitely hooked him the rest of the way. We're going to try, we're probably going to try the dirt ones on Asphalt next week. I've heard nothing but good things, and they do not netcode as bad, so we'll probably try that next week. So we got some people doing some damage repair. Poor Mark absolutely murdered in the turn. Let's see if does he have a meatball? Go ahead and clear that meatball. As these guys roll through turn at number 3 and 4. Let's see. Is Stacy and Lovelace going to make it back out? I think they're coming to 1 to go right now, guys, that are on pit road. I don't know. He was holding stiff, so I thought you guys were coming to 1 to go. So Lovelace still on pit road. I think he's got some damage he's getting repaired in that number 5 machine. He took that big hit with Brian Beach as they come through turn number 3 and 4. As they get one to go at the line, they're going to stack them up. It's going to be Ross leading the field. Mark, I did clear that black flag out of the meatball if it'll drive. All right, so Lovelace's going to rejoin the field as they come down the back straightaway. We are looking for the green flag this time by. It's been a good one so far. 12 laps into this one. And we are looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Can Ross hold on for 17 more laps? Green flag is out. Green flag is out. 17 laps to go. Tomasi trying to get up underneath Dylan. Decides against it. Gets in line. It's going to be 2x2 for that number 4 position as we got a wreck out of turn number 4. 18 goes around. Oh, Matthew Pye went around afterwards. Big wreck after the initial crash. Oof. Matthew Pye, it's gonna. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I saw. All right. That one's going to be on Stacy. We're going to go ahead and give that EOL on the 25. As the caution flag comes out here once again. All right, so we got a couple guys taking advantage going on pit road. Lovelace still getting some damage repaired. I'm assuming you're going to use this one again as much as you can to get as much damage done, Lovelace. All right, just let me know when you're done. I'm not going to shorten it unless you get out in time. 11 cars. All right, so Ross going to lead the field. Dylan in second. Dixon and Tomasi, your top. Well, Tomasi's in third, so that's your top 4. It's been some good racing up at the front. Looks like a few guys decided to take tires, hoping it's going to play an advantage here tonight. All right, so we're going to go 1 to go now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Ross Dalton's going to lead the way. We got 2.4K likes. I appreciate you guys. I'm sure we got 24 new followers. I definitely missed some of those. I definitely appreciate you guys. As they come down the back straightaway, I got to look and see how I can get those notifications on the other stuff so I can see or play the message in my ear so I know to look. All right, looking for the green flag into turn number 3 and 4. This field is definitely thinned out a bit. Green flag is out as they come out of 4. Tomasi with another great start as he gets a push from Sean Johnson, who got a better start than he did. Tomasi almost pushed up to that number 2 spot. Oh, he's going to slide up. Tomasi takes that number 2 spot. Here comes Dylan back down low into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for the number 2 spot. They're 3 wide. Noah hold on to it as they come out of turn number 4. Contact out of 4. Big wreck down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out. That was really started by a little bit of that net code. You guys net coded, which is what pushed down the apron. You probably could have lifted, but you're already at the back. Why are you saying All right, so it's 24 of Johnson down on pit road getting some damage repaired. Shane killed him. That wasn't Shane. Oh, well, they were 3 wide. That wasn't Shane. Oh, Johnson got the meatball. Sean, you should have told me. I would have cleared that. I don't know how bad it is. I'll tell you what, I think Tomasi might be in love with you over that push you gave him on that start, because that was a phenomenal push. Yeah, we got a couple guys on pit road. Well, Noah's back out. Matthew, you're done too, right? Two minutes worth of repairs. Well, I think they are 2 to go right now, so you got this lap. All right. You guys will finish it. We still got 12 minutes. Fuck that guy. I just not gonna do that to him. I haven't made anybody else. I haven't made anybody else have to wait. Matthew's coming. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. It's going to be 2x2 all the way through the field. Looks like we got about 11 cars left on the track out of 15. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Ross out front, Dylan in second. The 13 of Tomasi going to fall back to the number 3 spot as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, big contact. Shane Haas into the outside wall. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be all Ross out front leading the way as they get 13 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. The 88 going to close big time through 1 and 2. We might end up with a battle for the lead. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to lose some ground. Yeah, Shane got killed. As they come out of turn number 2, it is going to be 12 laps to go. Does the 88 have anything for the 50? Looks like Tomasi might be sitting back. And how about Daniel Dixon in the number 14 in the 4th position, right there behind Tomasi? He's not out of this battle yet as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We're going to try the dirt mini stocks on asphalt. I've heard good things about them, and they don't get the same net code. The net code's a lot of the problem. Half the cautions, we've had 5 cautions, half of them have been net code, at least. Oh, here comes 88. He's going to shove his way up underneath Ross, able to hold on to it, gets sideways out of turn 4. Tomasi looks to take advantage. He does not jump underneath. He stays in line into turn number 1 and 2. Might have been a smart move by Tomasi. Let those guys go race it out, use their stuff. Let them open that opportunity for you. Can he take advantage and take the win, steal the win here tonight as Ross continues to lead out of turn number 4? We got 9 laps to go. The 14 of Dixon into the wall. Dixon going to get the wall, opens the door wide open for Kyle White. Kyle looking for his 4th place. He had some issues earlier. He's made his way back up and now into that number 4 spot as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Kyle into that number 4 spot as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Ross out front. Here comes the 14 and Dixon back down low, looking for 4th back as they head into 1 and 2. As Landon Moody's going to jump up into the battle. Moody's had a little bit of driving up through the fields here tonight. He's going to move the 14 up the track. Looks to take the number 4 spot. 18 going to fall in line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Moody is rolling with those fresh tires. He's going to move up into the number 4 spot. Here comes Kyle White looking back low. Big wreck. Big wreck out of turn number 2. All right, let's see. I'm telling you, that's exactly why we're going to look into frickin' doing the dirt, because that was definitely net code again. You guys would have hit, but yeah. I think you pretty junk, Noah. Well, you got to park in your pit stall first. Well, I cleared the black the meatball, so that probably I don't know if it's drivable though. Stacy, you gonna make it back out? Dixon, I know you're gonna make it back out. All right, so we got a few cars on pit road as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be 6 laps to go when we take the green flag. This could get wild. Just a heads up, guys, inside 10 laps, I do have, I have it so caution laps are not counting, so it'll be like dirt rules, so it will put you guys single file. And we are just waiting on Stacy to get that thing fixed in the number 25 as Shane Haas is back on the track. He got a little bit of damage repaired. We'll see if Stacy makes it back out. Daniel Dixon going to catch the field. No, he's talking about pacing. Are you guys 2 to go or 1 to go right now at the line? Oh. All right. Hustle and catch the field. Oh, Daniel, are you coming back out? I didn't realize you went back in. All right. Going green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. Oh, those guys are a little bit behind. They didn't quite catch it as Ross sends it into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Tomasi down low. Tomasi not able to clear. Gets back in line as he's got Landon Moody behind him. Here comes the 18. Single file through turn number 3 and 4. Shane is definitely pushing, somehow staying with the field. He had a ton of damage as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be single file looking for turn number 3 and 4. Will we finish this one under green? Out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Dylan is there. Will he be able to make a move? Here comes Moody up underneath Tomasi. Into turn number 1 and 2. Moody going to dig down low out of turn 2. He gets back in line. Down the back straightaway, not able to clear it. Looks like that 1 lane up is really the place to be on this track here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Dylan all over the back of Ross into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to look a little bit higher. He's trying to keep that momentum up. These things are all about momentum as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Sean Johnson did make it back out. A little bit of a bump from Dylan as they come across the line. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Will Dylan use the bumper? That's going to be the question as they come down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. White flag is going to be in the air. He gives them the bumper out of turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Down into 1 and 2. Dylan in that number 2 spot. Gives Ross the bump again. Lets him know he's there. Ross had to catch it. Down the back straightaway. One more opportunity for Dylan. He's going to dive it down low. Into turn number 3. He gets loose. He uses the door. They're wrecking. Out of turn number 4, he moves them. It's going to be Dylan with the win. Ross in second. Moody third. Tomasi in fourth. He's going to send it. Oh, both of them using bumpers. Oh. They didn't wreck him. He didn't wreck him as they come across the line. I'll tell you what, when we got the racing, if it wasn't for the net code, see, that's why we got to do the dirt. We can get away with a lot more of that type of contact on dirt. Oh, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be happy. But he didn't wreck him. He didn't wreck him. It's going to be Dylan with the win. Ross in second. Moody third. Tomasi in fourth. Going to be Kyle White in that number 5 spot. Lovelace in 6th. Going to be Daniel Dixon in that number 7 position. Matthew Pye in 8th. Shane Haas in 9th. Stacy in that number 10. Noah Carter 11th. Sean Johnson 12th. Mark Thrash in 13th. Brian Beach 14th. And Todd Cleek rounding out the field. Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't the worst move. I mean, it is what it is. It's not a big deal either way. I probably would have been frustrated, but I also would have understood it. You gave Tomasi the bumper?
I had to go for it.
Anything for a third?
Honestly, I mean, I had to try something.
Man, I'll tell you what, the racing here was definitely interesting. The outside lane was racy, and the racing wasn't bad. It looked like a lot of the issues we've seen was just that half those cautions were net code.
Most of them, all of them, really.
Well,
Like, all of them
there was a couple where people just got dumped, but you know.
I mean, it happens.
I mean, good group of drivers here tonight. I mean, that was some good racing. I mean, you had to enjoy yourself. You had to come up through the field.
Yeah. What, eighth to third, I believe. Yeah, 8th to 3rd. Pretty good for a track that was really tough to pass at. I mean, it wasn't as racy as I didn't think it was as racy as Lincoln, but no, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I was saying to all the guys in Discord, I mean, if I can get 3rd, I mean, I'll just be satisfied with that. I mean, I didn't really have anything for the top 2, and if they'd started wrecking, they started doing what they did a lap earlier, I may have had a little something, but I just started too far back, and that's just what put me to the back. It's just what killed me.
You know, it was a super tough field. Qualifying was tough. The heat races, I mean, you barely made it in through your heat race. It was that tough tonight with some of these drivers in here.
Oh, it was definitely more. It was way more tougher than the dirt race, but I mean, just these things drive so different compared to the dirt, and these things will be so much better if the netcode isn't as bad as it is. I mean, really, half those wrecks shouldn't even have happened. I mean,
Yeah.
in the heat race with me and Brett, I mean, that was netcode. That shouldn't have even spun him in the first place. We weren't even close to touching. There was space between me and the middle. I was on the middle and he was on the bottom, and that shouldn't have even caused a wreck. But Icing can't do anything right when it comes to the netcode, I guess.
Well, great run for you tonight. 2 good races for you. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yep, want to thank you for putting on the broadcast and the racing. It's definitely this race was it was a lot more clean than the the start of the Lincoln race. The start of Lincoln was pretty rough, but
Yeah.
just want to thank you for that, and all the friends and family watching, all the guys that hung out in Discord, the 3D guys, Brett and Scott Dobbs, and Lovelace, Clint, all those guys that hung out. Appreciate them as always, and should be it.
Well, I appreciate you. Good run here tonight, and let me tell Sean. Hey, Sean, if you're on any of the what are you on one of the streams? I was trying to let him know about the Discord.
Yeah.
Sean, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you watching any of the streams?
Yeah, I'm on the TikTok one.
If you click on the profile, there's a link on the TikTok that's to my Discord. It's the only thing about is my link for Discord. If you have trouble finding it, just shoot me a DM. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so good run, Landon, and I'm going to end the stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. As always, until next time, which will be tomorrow at about 9 o'clock, be safe and have a good night. Oh, he was chatting me in the TikTok, and I didn't notice. Man. Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad for Eric, but I couldn't give him a spot back because that would have created all kinds of issues for me all night. Every time somebody had it, can I get my spot back? Can I get my spot back?
Man, it just.
I mean, I feel bad.
These things are. They're fun to race, but God, the net code just makes you want to pull your hair out. I swear.
But we got to figure that out. So.
I know. It's horrid.